Hello, love. No, 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 no. Don't do that. You're going to set your whiskers on fire. So today I'm going to be trying out a brand new foundation from the drugstore, the Physician Formula Healthy Foundation. I picked this up for $14.99 and you get 1 fluid ounce of product. So I bought the shade LC1, which is the lightest shade available, and this foundation comes in 16 different shades, which is a huge improvement for Physician Formula. Normally their foundations only come in 3 to 4 shades. So the packaging for this is beautiful for a drugstore foundation. It's this very heavy glass bottle. So looking on Physician Formula's website, let's read some of the claims. A long-wearing, buildable and breathable foundation that provides lightweight, medium to full coverage with a healthy satin finish. So then it lists the reasons why this foundation is good for you. Compatible with all skin types and featuring our exclusive brightening complex and hyaluronic acid to hydrate, brighten, and improve the appearance of skin tone. Added boost of vitamin A, C, and E provide a flawless, healthy coverage. It also says this foundation is hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, dermatologist-approved, non-comedogenic, clinically tested, cruelty-free, and vegan. This one is apparently also formulated for all skin types. So if you're enjoying this video while you're watching it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss anything. If you want to know my thoughts on the Physician Formula Healthy Foundation and how it applies and wears throughout the day, don't go anywhere, just keep watching. Hello, love. No, 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 no. Don't do that. You're going to set your whiskers on fire. So I've already washed and moisturized my face. Right now, I'm not using a usual moisturizer. I'm using the ordinary rosehip oil because my skin is unusually dry. So on this half of my face, I'll be using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Brush. Sponge. Why did I say brush? And on the left side of my face, I'll be using the CC Plus Skin Perfecting Brush number 702. So I still have the plastic wrap on this. There's something very satisfying about peeling plastic wrap off. Let's shake this up first. Doesn't sound liquidy. Ooh, there's a wand. Okay, that's interesting with a doe foot applicator. Wasn't expecting that. I don't have anything against applicators. I just prefer a pump. Anytime you have any sort of applicator that touches your face, you're going to end up with bacteria or germs inside the product. It's just the germaphobe in me talking. It smells, it's not as strong as the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but it kind of has a similar scent, that paint sort of smell. So the name of this is called the Healthy Foundation, and it sort of makes me a little nervous because the name of it sort of reminds me of the Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. We'll just dab this on here. From CoverGirl. And that one didn't work out so well for me. I'll link the video up there if you'd like to check it out. Yeah, it didn't work out so well for me. There's not a lot of product on this wand. Not that I need a buttload of it, I just need it to cover. But anyway, I'm a little concerned because the Vitalist foundation oxidized on me like crazy. And it wasn't a pretty oxidization, it was very, very orange. So the whole healthy with vitamins infused thing it makes me a little nervous. So with the sponge, it's looking to be more light coverage. I think the sponge is soaking up some of the product, so I'm going to try the other side with the brush and see how it looks. So the shade is almost an exact match for me, which pretty much never happens in the foundation world. With the brush, this is a solid medium coverage. So I'm just going to touch up the other side of my face, just in the places that I need it with the brush. Alright, so let's get a look at this. So I really like how this looks on me. It's not full coverage, but I'm okay with that. I can still see my freckles poking through. There's a teeny tiny bit of hyperpigmentation up there that's sticking out and on my forehead, but I'm okay with it because this foundation is an exact match for my skin tone. so far, as long as it doesn't oxidize. There's no creasing at all on my forehead or in my fine line area. There's absolutely no creasing. There's no settling into like laugh lines around my mouth. This applied well with both a brush and a sponge. If you're looking for a light coverage, I would go with the sponge. If you're looking to build it up a bit more, I would go with the brush. But even with the brush, it's still a solid medium coverage. The finish of this is definitely more of a satin. It's not on the dewy side, it's not on the matte side. It has a really nice sheen to it. All right, so I'm gonna go put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back with an update. So the time check is 10:21. So it's still looking really nice. Just looking at my neck, and it has oxidized a little, but it's not unflattering. It's not like it's like a bright orange color or anything. But other than the slight color change, and so far it's ever so slight, it looks really nice. It looks smooth on my skin. There's nothing settling into fine lines. There's nothing clinging to dry patches on my chin. So on the rest of my face, I'm wearing the Physician Formula #Ready Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair. I'm also doing a review for this currently. I don't know which one I'm going to post first, the foundation or the concealer. Stay tuned. I'll most likely post the foundation review second and the concealer review first, I think. We'll see. For highlighter, I am wearing the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick. This has been hiding in my medicine cabinet for about 6 months. I don't know why I've been neglecting it because this is just beautiful. For blush, I'm using the Physician Formula Butter Blush in Natural Glow. For lips, I'm wearing the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Plum in the Snow. So the next check-in will be a natural light. I will see you guys in 5 hours. So the time check is 4:25. I originally wanted to show you guys what this looks like in natural light, but it is a major overcast outside. So I didn't really have much of a choice. I had to pull out the studio lights. Hopefully I'll try and shimmy in a little bit closer and let you see how this looks. So the foundation did oxidize a teeny tiny bit, but nothing too crazy. There's my neck right there, and the foundation starts and ends right there. Yeah, it's a little darker, but it's nothing unflattering. The only thing to keep in mind is if you're any more fair than I am, this may be one to skip because they don't make a lighter shade. But the finish of this is still really pretty. It completely blends in with my skin. There's no texture, there's no caking. It's not breaking up at all yet. It doesn't seem to be clinging to any dry patches, and most importantly, it's not causing any dryness in my skin. So far I'm pretty pleased with this one. There's nothing settling into the fine line that's going across my forehead. There's no creasing around my mouth. It is coming off my nose a teeny tiny little bit, but that's usually the first place that foundation breaks up anyways, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. So those are my results so far. I will check in with you guys a little later on and let you know how this is holding up. So the time check is 8:14. So this stuff has been on for 10 hours and it still looks nice. So my nose wore away earlier and now my chin is starting to break up a bit, which isn't surprising. My nose and my chin are usually the first places for things to happen. But other than that, I like this one. The color match is perfect for me. I mean, I said earlier it did oxidize a little, but it didn't turn me a funny orange color. So, I mean, it's a little bit darker, but it's not unwearable. I really like the finish of it. It's this really nice satin finish, so it has this really nice sheen to it. I can't really explain it. It's not dewy. It's almost like it has a little bit of highlighter in it without being glittery. It didn't cake at all throughout the day. It didn't settle into fine lines. It didn't cause or attach to any dry patches on my chin. So this is absolutely one I will keep in my go-to collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post new content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!